Very difficult game, but eventually you got the much needed win. This win takes you to the summit of the league. I'm sure from here there's no turning back. The 90 minutes today, the opposition Karela post and what the result means for your team.
Thank you and congratulations to all the players, the backroom staff, technical staff, management, everybody. Congratulations to all of them. I think, as you said, the opposition, they were very physical. They came very strongly in terms of tactics. They sat very deep in their own half, which is a low block. I tried as much as possible to make sure that they outnumber us in the middle of the pack. And they tried also as much as possible to always be first to the ball. So that actually made it very difficult for us to penetrate. But then in the second half, we engaged them and made them understand that we need to try and play a lot of combos, try to also stretch them wide so that the spaces that they leave behind them, we can use those spaces. And it was through one of those combos that Baba Yaya got into the box and then he was brought down. I think it was a good game. It was a good test for us in terms of the second round. And as we move on, I think it will boost our confidence because we needed to win and we won today. So I'm happy and the players are happy, everybody's happy. A lot of confidence. I wish you were in the dressing room. They are all happy, very determined, very confident upstairs in terms of mentality that we can play better and then get the result. So winning today was crucial because we needed it to go to Nsuatre. When it happens that way, the pressure goes down, even though every protocol game comes with an amount, high levels of expectations. But then once we won this game, I think it will take the pressure off us at Nsuatre. We'll be more calm and then we can try as much as possible to get them as more points. Yeah, thank you. I think as you rightly said, I mean, the way we created a chance came out of a typical training grounds move. It's a typical pattern that we've been doing our training. And as a coach, I'm happy that they've been able to transfer that knowledge into the game because the environment our training is different, and then the environment within a game too is very different. So for them to be able to transfer it into a game and then create a penalty for us to score and get them as many points, I think it makes me very happy. And I think this will also let them understand that they need to trust whatever we do our training because it is more game related that we do our training. And then in terms of leadership, I think we all know we play in terms of performance. He's always there when we have the ball. His positioning and repositioning fantastic. His distribution, ball distribution, his distribution of energy. When we don't have the ball, his marking, his tackles. I mean, he brings some stability, he brings some confidence, he brings some drive in the middle of the park for the team. And I'm happy for him. And as a leader, these are some of the qualities you need to exhibit. And I'm happy that he's the captain and he's exhibiting these qualities and it's giving the team a lot of results. So congratulations to him, and we all have to rally behind him because what he's giving us is a typical top level quality that he's giving to us. And as supporters, as technical staff, as players, everybody would have to rally behind him so that he doesn't drop his head, but then keep his head up, chest out, don't become complacent, and make sure that he does it even more better than he has previously done. So congratulations to him. More games to where we'll take it game by game.
Right. Would you agree to many who say that Korobo has the best squad in the moment in the league?
We have quality. I mean, teamwork wins championship. You can have talent. I mean, as Michael Jordan, the famous Michael Jordan said, the basketball legend said, talent will win you games, teamwork will win you championship. We have the quality, and we need to blend this quality to be able to make sure that we keep winning games that will let us win the championship. So the quality is there. We've gotten the quality in terms of goalkeeping, in terms of defense, in terms of low forward, in terms of wingers, center forwards. We have the quality. But then as a technical staff, it is our responsibility to make sure that we blend them well so that we have good balance. We have some stability in defense, stability in the middle of the park, stability in offense, and then this balance and stability should be able to translate into consistency in performance. So that is what we have to do. It's not just about bringing these individual players on board, but blending them well. And then to the players too, they also need to identify their quality and then use their quality, which is their strength, when they are given the opportunity to play. So once you are able to bring your strength maximally in the game, everybody brings their strength maximally. Somebody has speed, somebody has skill, somebody has strength, somebody has all of them. So once we are able to bring all these qualities I've mentioned collectively together, then the team will be stronger, the team will be confident, and then the team can win games to win the championship.
Coach, congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Coach, for now in the league, your team has the most wins, 10, the most goals, 21, and the most points, 34. Does it put pressure on you as a coach in your next game that you are going? When you finish, then I'll add the second question.
It keeps me more focused and more determined and more confident as we move on.
We don't see you doing much substitution in your games. Is it the style of you, or is it the players, you know that what they are doing, you don't need change and all that? That is why we don't see much substitution.
Yeah, I mean, once the team is stable, the team is playing, and tactically we are very stable. We have the balance on the field in terms of the individual players, their positions, and the roles that they are supposed to perform within the tactical approach per the game they are playing. Once everything is going on, I don't think that there's the need for any substitution to be done. Substitutions can be done for so many reasons. You are leading 5-0 and you think that you are still up. That one, you can give others the opportunity to come and play. You are playing, you are leading, and you want to consolidate your lead. You can, and you think that the opponent is more than you in the middle of the park or in a certain department within the game. You can pull an attacker, bring in a midfielder to make sure that you consolidate your lead. Somebody you think that his performance is dropping because of a knock, you can bring that person out. So I can go on and on and on about the reasons why you can make a substitution. So to me, as you said, once I think that I have balance and I have stability in the team, and per the individual responsibilities that they are supposed to perform within the tactical approach that we are using in the game, and within the tactical approach that we are using in the game against that of the opponent, if the players are doing it well, and I think that still their energy levels are high, why change? Keep them, because the more they play, the more they gain the confidence. Because remember, we want consistency. So once they keep playing among themselves, then they gain the confidence, and then the consistency comes.
Coach, Nani, Angel FM, one of your most improved player this season is Peter Midu Mitankwa. He has the skills, the energy to run the link-up play, but his final delivery has been always questionable. I don't know whether you have a special assignment for him, because many of the supporters are complaining about his final delivery. I don't know what your take on that.
Yeah, I think Michael and Co, you see they are smiling, they are laughing. They Blankson and Co, they were all at training this week. I saw them 2 times, and I think they saw what we were doing with him, trying to give him the confidence to be able to score. I mean, Peter typically is a goal-shy person, but then I've been having one-on-one with him that if what the name that his teammates call him, Vinicius, if that is what he stands by, then Vinicius, he creates and then he scores. So he needs to also add the scoring. I think he's able to take on defenders, he's able to assist, but then scoring is the issue. But then we've been working on it. As I said, Blanson, Michael and Co, they were training and they saw what we took him through. I mean, we do a lot of goal scoring drills to make sure that they score, because at the end of the day, it is about the goals that will give you the points. Whether it's 5-4, 3-2, 1-0, it's about getting the maximum points. So we've been working on it at training.
Coach, I'm Eugene Kwame and I'm sorry. My concern is with the supporters. Last Thursday we met with your captain and Andrew's team man when your
Yeah, I think it's not pleasant. It doesn't make us feel happy. The game is about the 12th player, especially when you are playing at home. The 12th player is the supporter who comes and sings and chants and does all the necessary things to make sure that the players are on their toes to deliver throughout the 90 minutes. As you said, we are playing some good football, we are getting them the results, but then they are not coming. For me, I cannot tell the reasons why they are not coming. But then what I'll tell them is that we need them. Kotoko is a big club, over 10 million followers, 10 million supporters or fans. And I'm sure Babaya is about 40,000. So, I mean, it's just a small number. As a coach, I'm also appealing to them that they should try that on Mondays. They come in their numbers to come and support us. What I like, the few that come, I need to commend them. What I like about them is that now they've stopped the hooting and the ranting at the players. They have stopped it, if not completely. And it's giving the team some confidence. Well, previously, if it were to be previously, when Karela were playing, dominating play somewhere along the line, we would have heard them booing and hooting at us. They kept the support behind us. And I'm happy for that thing that they did today and they have been doing. So the few that come, I want to commend them for their attitude, the way they have been very supportive in our low moments in the game. In our high moments, they are always there too. So those who are not coming, I'm pleading with them, even though it is being shown on TV, those who are especially near, they should just leave the television and come and watch us live and support us. I think it was a tactical change that we did. We realized that we needed to keep about 3 of the Karela defenders in their area before even the penalty came. We realized that because it's in the second half and want to put pressure on them, we need to keep about 3 of them, which means the 2 center backs plus their pivot 1, which is the number 6. We will have to keep them there. And to be able to do that, you need an additional striker to come and add up. So Eduku coming in to come and add up to Kwampoku meant that we have 2 strikers. And every coach will make sure that if they do one-on-one marking, they will have cover in front of the one-on-one or behind the one-on-one. So when it happens that way, it means they will be -1 in the middle of the park and we will have 1 more player in the middle of the park. So that actually necessitated the change so that we can have the spaces to be able to play. That was why we did that change.
Coach, my name is Raphael from Sorry. Congrats for the win, but not that just the win, just that your team was able to keep a clean sheet against Karela United, because since 2017-2018 season, when Karela came to the limelight, anytime they come to Babara Sports Stadium or they play Kotoko at home, they are able to score a goal. But this time around, your team kept a clean sheet. Now, my concern is your relationship.
We are the very best of friends. I mean, he's a good friend. He knows his job. He's a very competent coach, very knowledgeable coach, very focused person. That's why I recommended him for Samates, and fortunately for me, he went there and he got the job done. Normally, when you do a recommendation, your head is on the chopping board, because if the person does well, then hallelujah, the praises will come to you. But if it doesn't, it means that avenue is blocked. Next time they wouldn't call on you again to come and do any recommendation for them. So I have good relationship with him, and we are very good friends. Invariably, I mean, there's nothing between us in terms of like bad blood. We are the best of friends.
Coach, do you think he can be able to sustain Karela?
Yeah, he's an experienced coach, somebody who has won the league before. He's been there before. I mean, I saw him, his performance when we were playing them. When I came the first time, I won the league against Kinfisa. You see, one thing about coaching is that sometimes you stand within the technical area and you can tell that the opponent, the coach has taught them something. So when I came and played, coached for the first time, and we played them Kinfisa, I could see some things that told me that he's a very good coach. That motivated me to recommend him to Samates. So he has the experience from Kinfisa and all that to Samates. So he has the experience, and I'm sure they've done some new signings. And let me tell you, the way they played here today, if they play that at home, any team that will go there will find it very difficult to beat them. They are very solid. They are very solid. And look at their two marksmen, very strong, very technically good, and their positioning fantastic. So he has the experience to be able to take Karela out of where they are now. I believe he can do it.
Coach, finally from me, Emmanuel Entry, we were told before the game, recurring groin problem kept him out. Wisdom Bus is still not been playing the last few games, self-district rifle as well. Do you have any update on these three?
Yeah, what they are suffering from is the basic antidote to solving their problem is rest, good diet, and some medication. So Fernando Awuchi, which is Elvis, and then MG, we're giving them time off to rest. So there's a treatment protocol that they need to follow, and I believe that the constant engagement we have been engaging them, it will motivate them to make sure that they adhere to their rest periods, their medications, and make sure that they get back on time. Because we need depth in the team. And once we have the depth in the team, you know when somebody is going out and somebody is coming in, he can give you the same quality. But if the number depletes, then it becomes a worry to all of us. So I'm sure the medical team is doing very well to make sure that we get them back.
Right, and Ajete unfortunately wasn't in the team mentor as well. And then Kwesi Asante, what's the update on these three players?
Yeah, I think we've seen them. We want them to get to a certain level before we introduce them. So what we are doing is that they train with the first team and train with the youth team too. That was exactly what we did to those who came in, and then we signed them. So we need them to be at a certain level of performance before we can throw them in there. As a coach, players don't come and then you throw them in there. You saw Sifa in the team today because he has been playing the league. He's been playing the league throughout. Even Monday, he came on Tuesday, and Monday he played the league game. So when he came and trained with us, we realized that in terms of performance, he was already there. So we thought it wise to keep him in the team so that it will encourage him to keep working. So these players you've mentioned, this is the training protocol that we've given to them. They train with the first team, train with the youth team. And then I've given them a particular date that, to me, per the training protocol that we have given to them, if they follow, they should be there for us to start using them, either as substitutes or even for them to go in straight away. And I've had this conversation with them. And that was exactly what I did with Kwampuku, when Mbella and Fege came. As a coach, you don't just throw players in there. If you are not careful, you kill their career. So you take your time, observe them, and make sure that they are ready in terms of temperament, in terms of their ability to cope with the atmosphere, Kotoko fans. So once you see that they are ready, then you throw them in there so that you save them and save their career for them.
Thank you so much.